Farmers and agriculture businesses on both sides of the Canada-U.S. border could have a challenging spring. The success of their operations remains unclear in the midst of an ongoing trade battle. Both countries have pressed pause on their tariffs for a month, but the threat of 25% tariffs on many agriculture exports is still looming. Saskatchewan's trade minister says that could be a big problem for livestock producers.
The movement of live cattle from the time it's born to the time it's slaughtered up to 4 times across the border. So that's how integrated that we are in the livestock sector. Now, we have also huge packing plants here in Canada, but also depend on live cattle that come from Nebraska, from Iowa, from across the American Midwest.
Stuart Smythe is an agriculture professor at the University of Saskatchewan. He says the U.S. will probably cut back on buying Canadian beef, but that it could mean lower prices at the grocery store for Canadians.
It's possible that some of the American purchasers will just simply say, we're not willing, or it's not cost effective for us to source Canadian beef at this time.
Smythe says American importers might find trading with another country would cost even more because of the rise in global transportation costs. In that case, they may continue to import from Canada and simply pay the 25% tariff. He also says grain farmers will have a tougher time affording equipment.
I think in a lot of cases, farmers would just simply have to delay purchase. I mean, if you're facing a $700,000 to $1 million piece of equipment that's now 25% more expensive.
It's a very complicated market. And I think, again, as we continue to engage with grower groups and associations on both sides of the border, explaining how tariffs are ultimately going to hurt the consumer and hurt the producer, that message is eventually going to resonate.
Smythe says the outcome of this trade war is going to be less income for farmers in both Canada and the U.S., and that Saskatchewan will need to increase exports to other countries for our agricultural products. Helena Mahalik, CBC News, Saskatoon.